Welcome everyone. Today, we're diving into the wild, wonderful world of Iceland, a land where fire and ice collide, and the northern lights steal the show. We'll uncover fascinating facts and some rules so odd, you'll wonder if you've stepped into another dimension. Whether you're a travel junkie or just love a good story, you're in for a treat. From unpronounceable volcanoes to Iceland's quirky beer history, this journey will change how you see this incredible island. So, get comfy and let's get this Icelandic adventure started. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's kick things off with a bang, literally. Iceland isn't just a land of ice and snow, it's a place where the ground itself can come alive in a spectacular display of power. Here, the earth rumbles beneath your feet, and fiery eruptions are part of the country's dramatic story. Iceland is home to over 130 volcanoes, making it one of the most geologically active places on Earth. These volcanoes aren't just numbers on a map, they're living, breathing giants that have shaped the island for thousands of years, constantly reminding everyone of nature's raw force. These volcanoes shape the landscape, creating black sand beaches, mossy lava fields, and surreal rock formations that look like they belong on another planet. Every eruption leaves its mark, transforming the scenery in ways both subtle and spectacular. And let's not forget those famous geothermal lagoons where you can soak in warm, mineral-rich waters surrounded by steam rising from the earth. These natural hot springs are a direct gift from Iceland's volcanic heart, offering relaxation in the midst of wild beauty. The 2010 Eyjafjallajökull eruption, that's just one example of how Iceland's volcanoes can halt the world. When this volcano erupted, it sent a massive ash cloud across Europe, grounding flights and capturing global attention. It was a powerful reminder that Iceland's volcanoes don't just shape the land, they can impact the entire planet. But Icelanders embrace this fiery energy, using it to heat homes, power cities, and even inspire art and music. The volcanic forces beneath their feet are woven into daily life, fueling creativity and innovation across the country. The ever-changing landscape is a reminder that nature is in charge here. Mountains rise, valleys shift, and new land is born from fire and ash. It's a place where you can truly witness the earth in motion. So when you see those dramatic photos of Iceland, towering cliffs, endless lava fields, and steaming vents, remember, it's all thanks to the island's explosive personality, a force that continues to shape its destiny. This is a country forged in fire, spectacular, unpredictable, and unforgettable. Iceland's explosive nature isn't just a fact of geology, it's the heartbeat of the island, making it one of the most awe-inspiring places on Earth. Here's a summer miracle. There are no mosquitoes in Iceland, not one. The rapid freeze-thaw cycle disrupts their life cycle, so you can enjoy the outdoors without the constant buzzing and itching. Forget the bug spray. You can picnic, hike, and sleep with your windows open in pure peace. It's a small detail, but it makes Iceland feel even more magical. A country without mosquitoes? That's a travel dream come true. Just one more reason to love this unique island. Now for a touch of magic, let's step into a world where the ordinary and the extraordinary blend seamlessly. In Iceland, elves and hidden people, known as the Folk, aren't just fairy tales. Many Icelanders genuinely believe these mysterious beings share the land with them, shaping the way they interact with their environment. It's said that these mystical creatures make their homes in the ancient rocks and rolling hills scattered across the countryside, watching over the land in secret. Because of this, construction projects, like roads and buildings, are often carefully rerouted to avoid disturbing places believed to be inhabited by the Folk. There are countless stories of machinery mysteriously breaking down or accidents happening when people ignore these warnings, fueling the belief that the hidden people are not to be trifled with. This tradition isn't just about superstition, it's a reflection of a deep respect for nature, the land, and the mysteries that might dwell just out of sight. If you wander through Icelandic towns, you might even spot tiny elf houses tucked into gardens or nestled at the base of rocks, built to keep the Folk happy. Here, the mystical and the modern exist side by side. Ancient beliefs thriving alongside contemporary life, creating a culture that's truly unique. So next time you see a strange, solitary rock in Iceland, maybe give it a respectful nod. You never know who might be watching. Iceland is a global leader in renewable energy, Almost all its electricity comes from geothermal and hydropower. Volcanic heat warms homes and waterfalls generate clean electricity. The result? Cheap, sustainable power and a minimal carbon footprint. Even energy-hungry industries like aluminum smelting thrive here thanks to this abundance. Iceland's commitment to green energy is a model for the world. It's not just about sustainability, it's a core part of their identity. Living in harmony with nature isn't a fairy tale here, it's reality. Brilliant, isn't it? Need to unwind? Imagine a place where relaxation is not just a luxury, but a way of life. Iceland's geothermal pools are the answer, offering a soothing escape from the everyday hustle. From the world-famous Blue Lagoon, with its milky blue waters and modern amenities, to secret hot springs tucked away in wild valleys, soaking in naturally heated water, is a cherished national pastime, enjoyed by locals and visitors alike throughout the year. Every town, no matter how small, boasts its own pool, serving as a lively community hub where friends and neighbors gather to relax, catch up, and share stories. Picture yourself soaking under a sky full of stars, or even the magical northern lights, while warm steam rises around you. After a day of hiking, exploring volcanoes, or braving Iceland's wild weather, there's nothing better than slipping into a geothermal pool. These pools come in all shapes and sizes, from sleek, luxurious spas to rustic, untouched springs surrounded by nature. All are powered by the earth itself, providing warmth even when snow blankets the ground. Don't forget your swimsuit. No matter the season, a dip in these magical waters is a must for every visitor. In Iceland, the world's best bathtub isn't just a destination, it's a daily ritual woven into the fabric of life. Naming a baby in Iceland? There's a committee for that. Only approved names fitting Icelandic grammar and tradition make the cut. Want something unique? You'll need official approval. Surnames are patronymic. John's son is Johnson, John's daughter is Jan's daughter. The phone book is alphabetized by first name, not last. It's all about preserving language and heritage. Bureaucratic? Maybe. But it's a point of pride, and it makes for some fascinating conversations. Notice something missing in Iceland's landscape? Trees. When Vikings arrived, forests covered much of the island, but centuries of logging and grazing sheep left it nearly treeless. The result? Vast, open vistas that feel otherworldly. Today, Icelanders are working hard to replant forests, but it's a slow process. For now, the stark, treeless scenery is iconic, and a reminder of the island's history. Maybe one day, Iceland will be green again. Until then, enjoy those endless, epic views. Meet the Icelandic horse, small, sturdy, and absolutely not a pony. These unique horses have 5 gaits, including the famously smooth tolt. Their bloodline is pure, no horses are allowed in, and once an Icelandic horse leaves, it can't return. This keeps the breed healthy and unchanged since Viking times. Riding one across Iceland's wild landscape is a true connection to the past. They're more than animals, they're national icons. And yes, their windswept hair is fabulous, just don't call them ponies. Here's a shocker. Beer was banned in Iceland until 1989. That's right, no proper pints for decades thanks to politics and a desire to distance from Denmark. Icelanders made do with weak, beer-like drinks, often spiked with schnapps. When the ban finally lifted, Beer Day became a national celebration. Now, Iceland's craft beer scene is thriving. It's a quirky chapter in their history, and a reason to raise a glass. Cheers to freedom! Icelandic is a living link to the Viking Age. The language has changed so little that modern Icelanders can read ancient sagas with ease. Isolation preserved the language, keeping it pure and unique. New words are created from Icelandic roots, no borrowing from English here. It's a source of immense pride and cultural connection. Imagine reading your ancestors' stories in their own words. In Iceland, history truly speaks. Sheep outnumber people in Iceland by more than 2 to 1. These hardy animals roam free in summer, shaping the landscape and the culture. Every autumn, the retier roundup brings communities together to gather the flocks. Sheep have provided wool, meat, and even contributed to deforestation. Spotting them across the countryside is a classic Icelandic sight. In Iceland, the sheep really do rule the land. Just watch out for them on the roads. Good news for travelers, tipping isn't expected in Iceland. Service staff are paid a fair wage, and the service charge is included in your bill. No awkward math or social pressure, just pay what's on the menu. If you want a tip for exceptional service, it's appreciated but never required. It's a refreshing approach that reflects Iceland's values. More money for that craft beer. Iceland has no army, navy, or air force, just a coast guard. It's the only NATO member without a military, choosing peace and diplomacy instead. The country hasn't seen war in centuries and often acts as a mediator on the world stage. The money saved goes to healthcare, education, and those famous swimming pools. Iceland proves strength isn't about military might. In a noisy world, their quiet example stands out. Peace is part of the national identity. Iceland's location brings wild swings in daylight. In summer, the midnight sun means 24 hours of daylight, perfect for late-night adventures. In winter, darkness dominates, but it's the best time to see the northern lights. The endless summer days and cozy winter nights each have their own magic. It might mess with your sleep, but it's unforgettable. Whether you crave light or darkness, Iceland delivers. Nature's extremes are part of the adventure. Icelandic police don't carry guns, just smiles. Violent crime is rare, and officers are part of the community, not an intimidating force. The Viking squad is armed, but you'll probably never see them. The police are famous for their friendly social media presence and helpful attitude. It's policing by trust, not fear. Another reason Iceland is one of the world's safest countries. Where else do police post kitten photos on Instagram? And that's our whirlwind tour of Iceland. Land of elves, volcanoes, and endless surprises. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and let me know which Icelandic fact amazed you most. Your support keeps these journeys going. Drop a comment below, I'll be reading them all. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and see you next time. Bye.